in the Ministerial Summit to be attended by all members of his cabinet with a view to finding lasting solutions to the myriad problems in the education sector. The President, who was represented by Executive Secretary, National Universities Commission, Professor Abdurrashid Abubakar, made this known during the 33rd convocation ceremonies of the University of Ilorin held at the University Auditorium.
Directed the Minister of Education to convene within the next few weeks a ministerial summit to be attended by all members of my cabinet on education to tackle the key problems of the sector with a view to restoring education to its lead role of human development game changer.
The President also admonished Nigerians to be careful in the excessive display of intolerance, rancor, and all acts capable of causing social unrest in the nation.
I admonish all to be careful in the excessive display of intolerance, rancor, hostility, mutual suspicion, and all such acts capable of causing social unrest in the nation.
While a philosophy graduate at the event urged the federal government to ensure that education in Nigeria from primary to higher institutions meet up with world standard.
You know, we need to start from fresh. What I mean from primary school, secondary school to university. If you have not grown primary school very well, you cannot get good students at the secondary school level. Eventually, you cannot get at the university level. The government is trying, but they should put more effort and more resources into education.
And now to Anambra State, with President Muhammadu Buhari has flagged up the All Progressives Congress governorship candidate Dr. Tony Owoye in Onitsha, represented by Vice President Professor Yemi Osinbajo. The president at the flag-off ceremony of the campaign for the APC candidate told the large crowd that gathered at the All Saints Cathedral field that he had so much love for the state. He enjoined the people to ensure the party's candidate Tony Owoye, who he described as a man of impeccable character, be elected come November.
We have over 103,000 children that are already being fed here in Anambra State. And that is an APC program, our homegrown school feeding, the school feeding program. We have engaged over 1,000 cooks, over 1,000 people are cooking. Also, we have our own power program for young graduates. And already we have employed 4,518 young graduates, and we intend to increase the number.
Imo State Governor Rochas Okorocha also pleaded with the people of the state to support the APC candidate at the forthcoming election.
I see Ajibodi. I look at my back, I see my man of Plateau State. I'm asking where is my own? Today give me a favor. For this reason that I cry to have a brother, give me 10 million.
Candidate in a speech called on the people to take him by his words as they remain his bond.
This is a attending rally in Anambra State, any political rally. This is a rally taking place at 9 o'clock in India. They are not angry, they are not sad. And thank you, may God reward you in favor.
Others present at the rally are APC leaders, including 12 governors, senators, and ministers, among others. The high point of the rally was the handing over of the APC flag to the candidate by the national chairman of the party, John Oyegun-Odige. The chairman, Southwest People's Democratic Party, Professor Eddie Olafisa, has called on leaders of the party to desist from causing discord among members as the party prepares for its national convention. Addressing journalists in Akure, the Ondo State capital, Olafisa says some utterances by leaders, especially from the north, can cause another set of problems within the party.
with our leaders in other parts of Nigeria to please ensure that they move away, hands off issues regarding the Southwest. And in particular, I must mention Senator Manchu. We want to plead with him that his incursion in the Southwest severally has caused a lot of injuries.
Professor frowned at members that are bent on fomenting trouble after the chaotic session the party just went through, stressing that the party leadership will no longer condone any misconduct.
The leadership of the party will not take it easy with anybody doing that. It's part of the new discipline, the new beginning that we are looking for the party, and we're going to ensure that those who, who contravene the constitution of the party will be brought to book.
12 years after the last gathering, governors from southern part of Nigeria will on Monday converge on Lagos to deliberate on how to forge stronger ties for the three geopolitical zones. In a statement signed by the Secretary to the Lagos State Government, Tuju Bello, the meeting, which will be co-hosted by the governors of Lagos State, Akinwumi Ambode, and Akwa Ibom, Emmanuel Odom, will address issues that are germane to the development of the three contiguous zones. Bello said the meeting is aligned with the realization that the different states in the South have since 2005 developed several areas of comparative advantage which could be harnessed and become mutually beneficial. According to him, the governors would also be expected to adopt a common position on the issues of armed robbery, kidnapping, devolution of powers, and the issue of fiscal federalism, which have all gained prominence of late. The statement added that the predominance of views is that if the southern states speak with one voice, they're bound to attract weighty and credible listenership. The 17 southern states expected at the summit include Governors Emmanuel Odom of Akwa Ibom, Ben Ayade of Cross River State, Godwin Obaseki of Edo State, Ian Sonwike of River State, and Ifeanyi Okowa of Delta State. Others are Seraki Dixon Bayelsa and Rutas Okorocha of Imo State, among others. You're watching Galaxy TV News. We have more stories.